Oh shit. Doesn't my...
If you just copied and pasted it from like
Yeah,
Architect or something like that, it's just going to be like a 55 card deck.
I copy pasted from Cube Cobra and it didn't give me
Yeah.
my sideboard, but that's okay. I won't need it.
Yeah, sure.
Actually, let me see what I have here on the sideboard. It's easier to go on the Discord.
Yeah. So
And
what I
then
was
on
actually
deck
going to say earlier is I was looking through our deck lists, and I think the early thing that I was trying to do with my deck, which was basically like a big Boros control,
Mm-hmm.
if I had been able to stick with that, I think I would have a much better game one against you. But what I ended up moving into, because red was, it was a surprising draft because red was contested, but I still just got so much of it that I was able to just go mono red and still do what I wanted to do. So that's
You know
pretty
what's
interesting.
funny?
What's that?
I thought that red was the worst color going in, like before the draft started.
I think
So
Iraxa's really good. There are a couple cards in my deck that I think are really good, and I'm hoping that the rest of them allow me to play them.
load deck, load deck.
Raxa's good, Amethyst Dragon's good. I've got like 15 Flame Tongue Kavus. But that's the thing, though. So that's kind of what I was
They're
getting at, is that what I ended up building into is more of a mono red mid range, which is, I think, very, very good at like sort of 1v1ing and kind of, playing the attrition game. But against your deck, I think I'm pretty much just folding in game one. I
because
think
of
it's gonna
the
be,
amount of flying shitty dudes.
yeah, just the tokens. Because again, Kavus
Yeah.
naturally are horrible against that. I think
Mhm.
if I lose game one, game two/game three are going to be a lot more interesting because all of my border wipes are in my sideboard.
Oh yeah.
But yeah. All right. Let's give it a shot here.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck. Got a 10. All right.
Then think like I'm gonna need it.
I'm going to try not to hit my mic too much.
I'm actually gonna keep my hand, despite it being kind of bad.
Mine is pretty unkeepable, so I'm going to go ahead and mulligan that.
Okay.
Oh, Lord. All right, well, I'll keep this. Let me move this to the bottom. Yeah. I've got the utmost faith in myself. All right, so is that your whole turn then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Good draw. We are going to Faithless Looting.
Oh, okay.
Gonna
Starting
discard
strong.
2 mountains. Go ahead.
Oh,
no, no
I'm gonna
hints
pass.
there. Oops. All right. I guess I'll go ahead and play the Painter's Studio. So let me
When you unlock
just...
this door, exile the top 2 cards of your library. You may
Oh, I'm
play
sorry.
them until the
I
end
said
of
the
your
wrong one.
next turn.
I'm going to play
Okay.
the Defaced Gallery. I said the wrong word there.
When you attack, attacking creatures get +1/+0. Okay.
So I'll just say Gallery unlocked.
Okay. And now I'll draw. And now play a brush land and a tree. Cost
Yeah.
guy and pass.
Okay. Are you feeling my aggression?
Yeah. I'm afraid now.
All right. Well, I am going to play another card here. I've played a card every turn. I can't complain too much about that. I'm going to play a Night Scythe.
1 second, let me see what a rune does. You may cast it or have that door unlocks on the battlefield as a sorcery. You may pay the mana. Okay.
Yeah, so
you can
basically I can unlock the
other.
Painter's Studio later.
Okay. So Night
And...
Scythe enters, makes a token,
Yep,
and it's a 3/1 flyer, and the token is a 2/2. Okay.
I'll pass.
I'm gonna untap, draw. I'll play a swamp. And I'll play Meister's Placers.
Oh boy.
And I'm gonna pass.
Does my Necron Warrior have an image for you?
Yeah.
I wonder why it doesn't for me. Let me try that again. Nope. I guess my tokens just haven't loaded in. Oh well.
Yeah, maybe go to the card database and manage sets.
I updated
Oh,
before this. Oh, you know what it is? I got rid of all the fucking Universes Beyond sets.
oh.
I think that's what it is. Although I can see Night
Yeah.
Scythe, which is Universes Beyond. That's weird. Oh well.
Yeah. Well,
Maybe it's just the tokens.
yeah. The tokens is a separate set. I don't know.
Feel a sneeze
Yeah,
coming on.
that's my turn. You can go.
Yeah, sorry, I was feeling a sneeze coming on. I've got horrible allergies right now. All right. I'm getting my excuses ready now. Okay. I'm sure mono red can race black white, right?
For sure.
Surely.
I would attack with that
I'm going
flyer
to.
right
I'm going to
now.
go ahead and crew it and
Mm-hmm.
go to combat, and this will be
For
an attack for
one.
4.
Yeah.
And then main phase 2, I'm going to play another mountain, and I'm going to play Iraxa.
5/4
Pass.
battle cry. When you cast spell from anywhere other than your hand, do stuff.
And
I'm
trample.
gonna in tips. Draw. I'm gonna cast the planes. And I'm gonna attack with the Pyrexian Golem.
No blocks.
Take 4. And now cast a Cloud Goat Ranger.
Jesus.
Losing a 5.
yeah, I'll just race this.
Tap
Oh
3 gets
man.
+1/+1 against flying. Okay.
Yeah, and you can actually do that right now, so I would.
Oh, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Go.
Yes, I got him. Okay. I mean, I'm actually curving out really well here. I can't complain about that
Yeah,
at
me
all.
too. I just keep it the 2 most important turns.
So this could get crazy because I'm gonna cast a noise marine here. So this is cast. We'll do the cascade
Mhm.
trigger now. So we're gonna get Heartfire Immolator. That I'm going to cast for free and trigger Iraxa. And
Mm.
then and then this comes onto the battlefield. It is the second thing. When it enters, it deals damage equal to the number of spells on cast this turn. So that's 2. So I guess I'll target the Master Splicer.
Uh, Morbid Opportunist triggers.
Yep.
Draw card.
Okay, what else do I want to do here? So if I attack there. All right, I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to tap the
Mm-hmm.
Alien War token to bring out the Night Scythe. Let me just move this over here.
Okay.
And I am going to attack with all 3 of these, triggering Battle Cry plus.
And the Faced Gallery.
Yes. Is this actually
So
doing
it's a
anything?
5/1 in the air. And a 7/4.
This
And a
one's only. It's not a
4/2.
7/4. Hold on, because of Battle Cry. Whoop. Battle Cry is only the other
Oh,
creatures.
is
Yeah.
others.
So
Okay.
6/4, 4/2, and 5/1.
Mm. That's painful. Let me think.
You can just take it.
Mm.
Take it. Go to game 2. You're like, oh, I can't beat this. I'll just go to the next game.
I'm actually gonna.
This guy's not attacking, just to be clear.
Yeah. Option 1, I double block there. And double block here. And take 5 in the air. I think
Is that what you're
good
thinking?
enough. Yeah,
Okay,
that's what
yep.
I'm thinking.
And everything dies. You get one more about opportunist
Two trample,
trigger.
two trample, and 5 in the air. That's correct. I got 7.
Yep, that's what I'm seeing. All right. And then
I
just don't
don't
forget
get.
your card draw.
Only once each turn.
Oh, that was still this turn. Yeah, you're right. I forgot
Yeah.
that was still this turn. Okay, that's my turn. Go ahead.
I'll untap and I draw.
I was really hoping that Noise Marine would cascade into the Geological Appraiser so I could cascade again and deal 3 to your Cloud Goat.
Ooh.
Yeah, that would have felt pretty
Ooh.
good.
I'm gonna play a swamp. And I'm gonna pass.
Okay. Okay. I am thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do this because it's the most splashy. I'm going to cast an Inspired Tinkering. Prowess
Mm-hmm.
trigger. Alright, so we're going to exile the top 3 cards. We're looking at Avacyn's Judgment, Mountain, and Burst Lightning. And then I'm going to get 3 treasure tokens. And then I did do my Prowess trigger there. Are you cool with me keeping these here until they're dead?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
You can play, so I'll play the Mountain. Well, that's not too bad, huh? I'll go ahead and yeah. I think I'll move to combat. I will tap the Alien Warrior to bring the Night Scythe into existence. And I'll move to
It phases
attackers.
in.
I'm just going to move this out of the way. I'll go ahead and attack with all of them. They get the additional power. And we're on
Mm-hmm.
blocks.
I'll start by cycling the scepted landscape.
That
So
is 3
white,
mana.
green
Okay,
take
alright, yeah.
1, and black.
Cool.
So I'm gonna search for a for a basic. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a plains.
Wait, what?
Isn't a basic? Search aloud for a
I
basic
thought you were
plane, swim for
cycling.
forest. Oh, I draw a card. I'm done.
This guy's cheating.
Yeah. Yeah.
This guy
For a
got a free
moment, I thought
shuffle.
it was like a plane cycling, a swim cycling, and a forest cycling in
No.
there. Okay.
You just created the worst
Even
land that's ever
better.
existed. So it can tap for colorless, or you can pay 3 colors to go get 1 basic. Crazy.
So now that I have um, 3 cards on my graveyard, I can feed the cycle,
Oh, man.
targeting the Night Scythe
Okay.
and
That does
exiling.
happen. So that guy's dead.
Shit.
Morbid Opportunist trigger.
Who is more real opportunist?
That is your guy.
Oh, my guy. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Draw.
And then
For a
take the
moment there,
rest.
yeah, sure. Um, let's actually count your mana, 4 mana. So burst lightning is a thing. So I'm gonna block here and block here.
Okay. Let me see here. That is the trade. That dies. Yeah. I'm cool with that.
Okay. Okay.
So they trade
The Hurt
the second
Fire
main.
stays alive.
Just doing a quick look at your deck list here to make sure there's nothing absolutely insane you can just like cast and go back to 20 life or something. All right, and there isn't, so second main, I'm going to crack a treasure and tap the
Okay.
mountain for Absence Judgment. I'll just deal 2 to you.
Okay. Sounds fair.
And I will pass.
Any target is kinda, you know, damn. Wait. I'm not gonna pass the opportunity of doing 2 damage to myself. And I'm not gonna pass the opportunity of killing one of your guys.
I will respond by burst lightninging you.
No.
Okay. Well, that's not how I expected that to go. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was. My opening hand was like 4 mountains, I think, and then like the faithless looting and
The fifth
the room, and I kept drawing exactly things on curve.
sounds like the perfect hand to me.
It was pretty insane. I'm not gonna lie. When I curved, well, I mean every single card, every single thing I played, I was like, damn, that's exactly what I wanted here. Damn, I'm so glad I drew that.
Damn,
When
I'm so good.
I'm so good at this game, I'm so much better at this game than my opponent is clearly. I will say, any wind I had in my sails was immediately gone when I mulled to 6, saw a bunch of mountains, no creatures, and then faithless lootinged into 2 more mountains. I was like, oh no. All right, let's see here. Change some things up.
1 second. I won't be able to hear you for a second there. 1 second.
That's okay.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Whew.
Couple more things to do here.
Them vehicles. Them flyers, actually.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think in theory it shouldn't be very good in this matchup.
Oh yeah, because I have a bunch of 1/1 flyers, but
Yeah.
you know,
Probably this guy. All right, that's 40 cards. Try that one out. All right. I'm really going to need my deck to stop doing that to me on my 7-card hand. Both 7-card hands were just a single mountain. I'll mull to 6.
I'm gonna read my land because I don't know what it does.
I really, really like the Berilio land, which is just the worst land you've ever heard of. You're like, oh shit, 3 mana for an Evolving Wilds, and I get to hurt myself? I'm in. I'll keep this, and I'm going to put a card on the bottom.
Man, this land is rough. The land and steps. Oh god. I'm gonna play a thingy.
Yeah,
Now I have a flyer. It's my turn.
that's true. Burst lightning it. All right.
Well, less value for your board wipe.
Mountain pass. That's true.
I'm gonna read what this does. Okay. I'm gonna punch you.
Yep, we're even.
And I'm gonna play something.
It's more flyers.
More flyers.
Yep. All right, back to me.
Mm-hmm.
I will play a mountain. I will play. I think I'll play a Heartfire Immolator and pass.
Okay. I'm gonna. I'm gonna take 2 damage. And I'm gonna punch you in the air. Gain 1 life.
Nothing I can do about that.
And then I'm gonna play a Morbid Opportunist.
I thought for a sec that was going to be Lingering Souls, and I'm like, man, I'm just not going to win this one, am I? We could just go to game 3.
I'm getting my insurance against board wipes. I'll at least get a card back.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. What do I want to do here?
Oh, I know exactly what I want to do.
I'm going to play a Forest. Yeah. I'm going to play a Circuit Mender, gain 2 life, and pass the turn.
The most underrated beetle of all time. This beetle rocks.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good. I forgot it
love
was. Well, I forgot it existed at some point near the middle of the draft, and I was like, "Oh shit, I need to grab up the bug." Ooh,
I'm gonna cast a Heirloom Blade.
that's
My second
not
insurance.
good.
Board wipe. You can't board wipe. Oh, I can attach it to a lifelink. Fuck lifelink. +3 +1. 1, 2, 3.
Okay,
That sounds good. I'm gonna punch you for 6.
I'm definitely taking 6.
Gain a life.
Me then.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. I'm gonna play a
Oh
Scrapwork
no.
Mutt.
Okay.
I'm gonna use its ability. Guess I'll I'm gonna discard this Voldarin Epicure and draw a card.
Okay.
Okay. Mountain.
You're basically using the good part of the Voldaren Epicure.
Yeah,
The
pretty
good
much.
token.
I got all my value out of it already.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna move to combat.
The Dark Herolands are kinda awesome. With the Shadow of the Dragons on it.
Oh, I don't have those, so I wouldn't
I'll
know.
take 4 or more. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'll take 4.
Okay.
I will pass the turn.
Aim tips. Draws. You know, Spooty, I can sense you. You are judging my morbid opportunist, thinking, man, this guy, he doesn't attack, he doesn't block, he's a... You know, he does nothing.
I didn't
Now
think that
he's
at
a
all, but
pilot.
sure. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Now he's a pilot!
Between the Heirloom Blade and the Untethered Express now, this is getting bad for me.
And you know... oh shit, I can do what I want to do. Okay.
You know who else is a pilot? Dawnwing
Who?
Marshall. Dawnwing Marshall wants to pilot the train. He wants to try the
He
Dino
has a
train.
driver's license, have you
Yeah.
heard?
Let him pilot the train. Please. I really need you to let him pilot the train.
I'm actually gonna just punch you with I'll leave the morbid opportunist behind. I'll punch you for
He
6
doesn't
since you're
attack. He
12.
doesn't block. I'll take 6.
Okay. So I'll gain 1.
Not looking very good for me. Imagine if you had given
Wait,
the
wait,
lifelinker guy the blade.
now I got 1. Um, I'm gonna play a Temple Garden, and I'm gonna play it tapped. Okay, yeah, tapped.
Okay.
Tapped sounds good. Okay, go.
Okay. Well, it's a Flame Tongue Kavu. Targeting
yeah.
here.
Well, I'll draw a card.
Yeah, draw a card and go get a
And
creature, potentially.
I'll go get my only cat, my only soldier, I believe, actually. It's review?
Yeah.
It's review.
You do
So
it to
let's
reveal as...
start revealing. That's a
Ah,
soldier. Oh, I
there you
had another
go.
soldier. I'll get that.
Oh, good, another flyer. Great. I'm going to pass the turn.
Oh, you're so kind, Spooty.
Yeah,
Let me put
kind.
it
And dead.
up. Let me equip. That's
On the flyer,
a lot
you
of
say.
two. Sounds good. Uh, this is huh. Can I put this on the flyer? No, I can't. So let's
Crew
crew
first, yeah.
and then play this.
Yeah. I was thinking about that. I'm
And
like,
then
man, that really would devastate me if he did exactly what you're doing now. Oh, Lord.
Sounds good. I could put the Heirloom Blade at the Antetra Express, actually. It would force more blocks, just so you could... I didn't think about it for a second here. I would do... Nah, let's go like this.
I think
I'm gonna combat,
dealing a lot of
attack.
damage to me is probably preferable.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm definitely taking the
And
5, so I'm just going to move that out of the way first. And then this here, so probably want to throw this in there. I got to
you gain the
block all
5.
6, so sure, we'll do all 3 of these. That's 6 block and enough power.
Okay, so I'll draw a card from Morbid Opportunist.
Yep.
Or, yeah, that was last turn when I...
And then I'll...
Wait. Yeah, it was a Cavu. I drew because of the Cavu, so I can draw now.
And then I'm going to draw a card off the Circuit Mender.
Okay. And I'm, I'm kind of tired of, I'm afraid of a board wipe, so, I'm gonna get a guy with Afterlife into play.
Ah. But I'm at 1 life.
Yeah.
All right.
Now you know my evil master plan.
Yeah. It's crazy too because I've totally got board wipe mana up right now. I can do some cool things here, but it's not enough. So I can do this. I can play out Origin of the Hidden Ones. Deal
Which
4 to
does...
like the Vault Scourge. It's another Flame Tongue Kavu.
I don't think I have an imp.
And
Do I?
then you can go. Is it a must?
Is Freakmaw an imp?
Oh,
Is the
May.
Great Oak Guardian an imp? Is Generous Ant an imp?
Generous Imp. I think we can probably. I'm gonna die, so I think we can probably just avoid the trigger. And then I
But I
can
will draw a card
also
from the Morbid Opportunist.
get
Okay,
my
thank you.
prowess trigger. Yes, you will draw to that. I can. Well, I'll tell you what. Attack you for 3. Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you what. I'll take it.
Okay. And then before damage, I'll sacrifice
Oh
my
no.
attacker to deal 3 to this.
Oh no.
Yeah. So you gain 3 life because you didn't actually take the damage. And then I'll pass, and I will press F2 left and enter.
Fair.
Oh man.
I
That
just wanted to
one
know.
turn that I missed a land drop was so bad. That was so
I,
bad.
I just wanted to know, and everybody watching this, I'm playing 15 lands.
That seems about right. Yeah,
I'm
I was
thinking
sitting
about
there with
going to
2
14.
Kavus in hand, and I'm like, oh, this is absolutely the turn I needed to be getting a Kavu out there. I think if I had gotten that, it certainly would have been a lot closer. I don't know if I would have won because your opening was really, really strong, especially when you got the blade out
Yeah,
there.
I covered out, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see here. Game 3. I'll finally get to be on the play for once.
I'll draw one more card, so I think I can go down one land. Just a second.
Sure, man. Go for it. I think it's a good idea.
I think so too. Nah, I'm gonna stay at 15. I'm a coward.
Think given the circumstances, I think I want to do this, then call it a day. All right, I'll be on the play. Maybe I can keep a 7-card hand.
This hand is
I can keep that.
keepable.
Yeah,
I'll
that's kind
keep
of where
that.
I'm thinking. All
Okay.
right, Mountain, go ahead.
Draw. Blibbity do.
Yep. All right.
Wait, he doesn't have flying. Fuck. Okay.
He does not have
I'll
flag.
accept it. Yeah, I'll start punching. It's okay. Go ahead.
Mountain, scrapwork mutt, discard a mountain, draw a card, and pass.
Mm-hmm. Untap, draw. Ew. I'll punch you for one.
I block. No, I'm just kidding. I really want that unearth trigger.
Let's go.
All right. Is that? Oh no, I'm not. I
You're
didn't
just
actually block. I took the damage.
okay. Second main, swamps and a mom.
Ooh, we're gonna have to do something about that.
Okay. Oh.
All right. Well, I know just what to do about it. Combat, attack, block it. You
I'll
can
block it.
trade. Are you actually trading?
No.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, we both got each other. Okay. This isn't what I really want to be doing, but it's mom, so I will hard cast a fiery temper to deal 3.
Fair.
And the turn.
Untap, draw.
I was
I'm
so
gonna
close to
please.
getting the madness off on that, but I drew it instead of discarded it to the mutt.
I'm gonna punch you for one again.
There's nothing I can do about that.
And I'm gonna make a lingering soul.
There's nothing I can do about that.
And I'm gonna pass.
Did you gain a life from something?
No, I lost one from the scrap oh, actually two.
Okay, that's what I was trying to figure
I,
out.
yeah, I didn't realize it was a 2-1.
All good.
You know, Spooty, I'm trying to cheat here. Please don't interfere.
I can tell. Sure. Play at a twin shot sniper.
Oh no.
And
The Indebted Spirit, right?
I'm honestly trying to figure it out. Also,
Oh, you
everything's
have
a
a
spirit,
board.
so that didn't really clear anything up. We'll take care of one of the flyers.
Ooh, he tried to dodge, but he.
I will attack for 2
Take 2
and pass.
and taps draws. Ew. This is. I'll start with the land.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Flashback Lingering Souls attack into my reach guy.
I'm almost. I'm actually.
Oh shit. No, stop. Do you have any other spirits? I don't think so,
4.
right? Doesn't look like it. I think the Indebted Spirit is the only other spirit. I mean, I could
Fair
block
trade.
that.
Yeah, you could.
I think I will.
Please, put you block this. Then I'm gonna have to Lingering Souls, and then you board wipe.
Yeah, anyway. Took it. Alright, anything else?
No, that's it. You took 4. I'm gonna pass.
Okay. Evolving Wilds.
Ooh.
Yeah, man. Alright. Combat.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just attack
I'm
with
gonna
both.
block. Don't attack. Okay. I'm gonna take it all.
Okay. Second main.
Mm-hmm.
Second main, I'm going to play Origins of the Hidden Ones. Deal 4 here.
Let me just check if I have a spirit.
The Indebted Spirit definitely was, but I think that's
that's
the
the
only
only one.
one.
Yeah, that's the only
Okay.
one.
Alright, I will pass.
And taps, draws. You know, I'm tired of this guy. He has reach.
Oh, he fell. No.
uh,
He does have reach. You weren't wrong about that.
I can punch you for 4 or make my Lingering Souls. I'm gonna make my Lingering Souls.
What if I get a guy with reach?
Then I'm gonna have 2 blockers.
You wouldn't ever block this scrapwork mutt. That doesn't sound like you.
No, never.
I'll take one.
And you can go.
I'll crack the Evolving Wilds. Get a tap.
That draws a card, right?
Yeah, something like that. Untap, upkeep.
Oh no, he has a forest now.
Go ahead and do this thing. 2 of these guys. Draw.
I should probably read this saga.
You probably should.
Whenever assassin control attacks this turn. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay.
I'm going to play a Night Scythe.
That flies.
I'm going to... I'll attack with the... Oh. I'll attack with the Scrapwork Mutt.
I'll block.
Okay. Trade one of them off. And I'll pass.
And taps draw. Huh. I'm gonna do a Master Splicer.
Master.
Master. And I'm gonna pass.
What do these assassins have? Menace, yeah. They're
Menace.
tapped and attacking. I don't know what the correct play here is, but I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna abrade the token.
Oh, he survives at 1 life.
Yeah, you did get me for a second. I was like, wait, shit, what did I mess up? I was going to abrade the heirloom blade, but then when he played that, I'm like, I really want to get that big guy out of there, though.
New target just arrived.
Yeah. Alright, so untap, upkeep. This does its thing. Sacrifice after 3. So this turn, I'm just going to have this here so you can see.
Yeah.
That's a thing. We'll draw. Oh boy. Now what do we want to do?
First of all, this knife size is attacking, right?
I mean, maybe.
I mean, gonna stand there. 3-1 flyer. Just pull the trigger, man. Let's deal with it.
I might be doing a lot
Attacks,
more than that.
block.
I have to figure out what I'm doing. I think this is a little
Wait.
weird.
Did you abrade on my instep?
I did abrade on your end step, yeah.
Yet you have 5 mana.
Yes.
That's unfair. That's super unfair.
Okay, I'm going to activate the Night Scythe.
Fair.
I'm going to Itali's
Not
favor
fair.
onto the Night Scythe. And
Okay.
yeah, I know this will pop off eventually. But we're doing this now. We're then going to
Over
discover
3.
3. So let's see here. No.
Mountains,
No.
cabins.
No, I
Yeah.
wish. Okay, a firebolt.
Yeah. Okay.
What happens to the rest of these just on the bottom? Yeah. Let me do that.
I
So we
hope you never
firebolt
shuffle
something.
your deck.
What's that?
I hope you never shuffle your deck.
Let's go ahead and take care of the spirit token.
Okay.
So then that's there.
I'm missing having to draw a card whenever you kill something.
Yeah, I bet. And then to make matters a little bit worse, we're going to play out the defaced gallery.
Oh no. Okay. Is that what they call a rebel master?
It's sort of like that. We're going to go to combat. We're going to attack with these 2 and the Night Scythe, which then activates the Origin of the Hidden Ones.
Oh,
Makes 2
this is a
more.
rebel master.
Yeah. Okay. So this one's not attacking,
Okay.
but all of these are. They all have +1 power from the defaced gallery, and then this one also, for this turn at least, has trample. I guess that doesn't matter.
5, 7, 9, 11. So that's this has.
Oh wait,
trample.
hold on. These have menace as well. Are you able to see the menace?
Yeah. I'm double blocking 1, so I'm
Okay.
gonna go to 1.
Yeah, 2, 6. Yep, that's 11, and then I'll kill both your guys.
I have an out. No, I don't have an out. I don't. I won't have mana if I draw it.
Instead, this goes away. Atali's favor on attaches.
Because I'm gonna untap draw. Yeah. The best I can do. Realistically, the best I can do is. Yeah, I'm gonna make white mana here.
Yeah, there it is. Good games, man.
My hand, just for the record, I just drew a General's End.
Okay.
I had Fractal Procession, Feed the Cycle, and Cloud Gold.
Oof.
I didn't have mana for Cloud Gold, Feed the Cycle. I was getting cards in my graveyard after I used Lingering Souls, and I was going to Spectral Procession. by paying 2 mana and 2 white, but then I got 1 life.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
this deck's
Oh.
fun.
Yeah, I liked it.
This is doing some crazy shit, man.
Knife sight is good.
Night Scythe is good. I took it out of my cube in the last update, and I have no idea why I did. It's coming back in. I have no
It's
idea why I
it's
did that.
it's Aska's chariot, but peasant.
Sure. It's Isaka's chair.
Riot.
I actually really like this Painter Studio Defaced Gallery. I might have to add this to my cube as well.
Yeah,
Should make a
I
note of
like
that
it
real
as well.
quick. I've got my dock up.
Because let's be honest here, the one toughness of the anthem just matter for the other colors.
Exactly. Yeah.
Red says, I just need the first part, thank you. Make it cheap.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And then later on it's a draw too as well. So
Yeah, when I picked it, I was evaluating it as the draw to because of how it works with Araxa, but
mhm.
the other side actually was so relevant. I didn't realize. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's a lot of power. Even like if you have like 2 creatures attacking
Yeah.
a turn, that's a lot of damage over time.
It is nice that it's permanent. So it's like if you like in the first game where I just kind of had nothing going on and I just played it on turn 2, it still remained relevant throughout the game.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was really really cool.
Actually, this card is really good because imagine that. Imagine you have a board
Mhm.
and you are like 5 mana. You can Painter Studios first to see if you draw something else that you want to
Yep.
cast. If you don't, you just unlock the Defaced Gallery and attack, and then cast whatever you drew next turn.
I'm trying to remember what my hand looked like, but I think that was actually my plan was I was going to do that, and then I drew the Itali's favor, and I was like, oh, I can do some really cheeky stuff with the Night Sight. But yeah, that's definitely a good one. I don't really like the rooms in general, mostly because they're sideways. I just hate that they're sideways and hard to read and hard to identify. But um, mechanically, that was actually really nice in that game. I also think that's the
uh,
first time I've ever actually triggered Iraxa.
oh yeah, yeah. I never saw that card. I read it and I thought it was good.
Ah, that's not what I
Uh,
wanted to do.
um. Also, Etali's favor is a beast.
Yeah, that was kind of cool. Like that was good even when it died at the end of the turn. And normally
Have
it
you
won't.
played the limited XL Unlimited?
Oh, have I? No.
Oh, man! When you face someone that had like 3 or 4 of these on a draft deck, you were so screwed. The guy like double spelled every turn, like buffing something. It was crazy.
That was good. Origin of the
Um,
Hidden Ones, definitely a good one, though I already knew that was good. That is the first time I've cast it, though.
Orange of the saga.
Yeah, the
Yeah, yeah.
Saga guy.
Mm-hmm.
Twin Shot
Uh,
Sniper, always good.
Team Shot Sniper is good.
Inspired
I'm
Tinkering. So I know Gbrell
actually
really likes Inspired Tinkering.
I don't know what it is. Let me
That was the
find it.
5 mana, do like the 3 impulse draw and then make 3 treasure tokens.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was
Meh.
fine. I definitely liked it when I played it. But if I had to pick one of those effects, I'm definitely playing the Painter Studio first.
Uh-huh. No, yeah. No, I think it's weak.
The Inspired Tinkering.
Yeah, I think it's weak.
If it were instant, that would be kind of cool. I don't think it would
I'm back.
still
I'm
be
back.
enough, but like instant would be kind of cool.
Yeah, instant would be a little bit better, but let's be honest, it's kind
It's
of
5 mana.
red doesn't want this.
Not really. I like it in this specific deck, and I don't know if this is supposed to exist or not.
Yeah, because play any creature that has some kind of drawish effect, and it's better than this.
Yeah. I do think that
Um,
like with
I
Araxo
didn't
it's
like.
obviously better, but I think you would rather like I'd rather just have an adventure creature, I think. Even a
Yeah.
weaker one.
Agree. I definitely didn't like feed the cycle.
I'm glad you
Uh,
remembered or at least were able to read your card enough to know what forage does, because I thought that it was only with foods. When you're like, I'm exiling 3 cards, I'm like, this shit has delve?
so
It's like
I
Murderous
read,
Cut.
I kinda read it, but not really, because after so I stopped at Forage as an additional cost to cast a spell Forage, and then I jumped to Forage, exile 2 cards from graveyard, sacrifice a
Oh.
food. It took me ages to realize I could I could play this as a murder.
Yeah.
Um, that's why, like on the first game, I foraged to exile my
Would you have been
graveyard.
able to play it earlier if you'd realized that?
Probably. I don't remember the turns exactly, but I had it in my hand for some time before casting it, and I
Gotcha.
wasn't considering casting it because I thought I needed to have the forage. Uh,
Yeah.
and you see, uh, when I picked the card during the draft, I read that I could pay 3 mana. Playing the game, I forgot it completely, but that's okay.
You know what card is still good? Heirloom Blade.
Heron Blade. Yeah, it's I miss my Loxodon Warhammer.
Yeah. I know why you put it on the Dawnwing Marshal, but I will, even though that was more correct, I was still much more afraid of you putting it on the Vault Scourge.
Because of the Life Gain.
Yeah, because I'm just like, oh my god,
Mm.
draining me for 4 every turn? Are you crazy? How am I ever gonna get past that? I can't race that shit, man.
Yeah, I'm. Let's start singing Eminem here. I'm not afraid. Not Yeah, the life gain sounded good at first, but then I realized, man, I'm at 12. I can take it.
It
So
was also
yeah.
it was a little bit better. It was better against Slice and Dice. At
Oh
least the
yeah.
cycling of it, yeah.
Hmm.
Or wait, no, that would have been the same. Well, it was
No, it was one toughness. No, it was yeah. The license dice is 4 damage. Okay.
or the cycling is 1. Actually, wait, would it have better to put it on the Vault Scourge because the other one, the one that deals 3 to all flyers, that would have killed both anyway.
Uh, there was a reason to play to equip on the other guy. I just don't remember what reason.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what it was. Unless it was like
Uh, did you had a blocker
I
or
don't think I had any blockers for your flyers that game.
did my guy trigger something when it died?
No.
Yeah, I don't remember. I remember thinking of a reason. I don't know if it was not exactly
Oh, wait,
like
it was the Heartfire Immolator. That's what it was.
oh
Because
why
I had that out.
it doesn't fly,
And so if you
but
had
that
just
doesn't
put it
fly.
on the Vault Scourge, I could have traded the Immolator for the Vault
Oh
Scourge with
yeah,
its ability.
probably this. Yeah, probably
Yeah, and
this.
then the other one was outside of that range then.
Also, I was making 2 threats instead of just banking on just one.
Yeah. Yep.
So yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
that was it. Yeah.
Good play. Good play that I said was bad and then came back around to saying was good, even though I originally was intending to say it was good. real
Yeah,
cool stand up move by
but
me.
it's kind of the plays kind of mash up on the 3 games, and we saw the same cards for on multiple games, so the plays kind of get messy.
Yeah.
Like I don't remember if I was facing an ice scythe that time or not.
Oh no, I boarded it out game too. Night Scythe
really?
was actually the only thing that I boarded back in Game 3.
Oh,
Because I was like,
that
well, I
was.
finally get to be on the first play here, so maybe I can be a little aggressive with it.
Oh, but Night Scythe is super aggressive. It's
Yeah, yeah.
two
But
bodies
when I
and
was
wounds.
going second, I'm like, I do not want this when I'm getting beaten down by spirit tokens. Yeah,
Also, I want to say that Amethyst Dragon was my biggest fear.
and I didn't see it any game, but that is one of the
Thank
best
God.
cards in my deck. I agree. That card is
The entire
insane.
all the games I was thinking, if he casts the Amethyst Dragon, pinging one to each spirit, I'm done.
Yeah, I think that was my second pick. That's got to easily be one of the best red cards in this cube.
I think it might be the best red card that's
Yeah.
at, I don't know, some form of lightning bolt variant or.
Well, because there aren't like Bolt isn't in here, and I think
Mhm.
it's like there's just Incinerate and then Burst Lightning, Firebolt those. I think
A braid,
it's
yeah.
yeah, it's Amethyst Dragon's up there. Amethyst Dragon is probably one of the best creatures for
Not only
sure.
that, it's red likes not red. You say peasant in general
Mm,
likes finishers, and Amethyst Dragon
hmm
is a finisher and is a good removal spell. So
Yeah.
on curve also like
Yep.
5 cost, 6 cost. It's perfect.
And you know what's really sick? And this is why I
Hmm.
second picked it as well. You can curve Iraxa on 4 to Explosive Crystal on 5, clear the way for the Amethyst Dragon on 6, trigger Iraxa. Huh?
Holy shit!
Get
Yeah.
the battle cry on your haste dragon?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I also have the
Mm-hmm.
ability to go after
I
Araxa.
see.
I go Noise Marine, Cascade into Geological Appraiser, Discover into a Tali's Favor, Discover into a True Drop, and then my Noise Marine is also a Flame Tongue Kavu.
Man, yeah, Iraq is crazy here. You have a lot of stuff to trigger it,
Oh
even like
yeah,
this crap mutt
the Crap Mutt.
activation. Yeah,
Yeah.
crap mutt.
Although that one I don't think works because I'm just returning it. I'm not casting.
Wait, what? Whenever you cast a spell and
Yeah.
return this card. Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, there's a couple things that I picked that don't really work. Scrap work doesn't work. Flashback works. That's a good one. But
Ooh, you have Faithless Illusion, right? Where is
yeah,
it?
Faithless Looting I picked up super early. That's
Mm-hmm.
another one. I'm trying to think. Any of the madness effects technically work. So if I
Yeah,
actually
cast
do
for
manage to
exile, right?
madness, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the one. So I picked up Demand
Oh,
Answers.
Firebolt also flashback. Uh huh.
Yeah. When I picked up Demand Answers, I thought it was the other Reckless Impulse, I think it's called. The 2
I'm trying to
mana.
find demand answers here. Oh, I see. So
Yeah,
mana, sacrifice a spell, sacrifice another discard card, draw two
to draw
cards.
2
Okay.
cards. I thought this was
Yeah.
Reckless Impulse, the one that just like Impulse draw 2. And
Mm-hmm.
so I thought it worked with Araxa too. And then after I built my deck, I'm like, wait a minute, this isn't. This is just the other one. This doesn't work at all. But at least it's a discard effect. So, and I mean,
Yeah, so
it's
you
still a
could
good card.
cast
It's just
fire
I was
too.
like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
But yeah,
You can at least cast a fire temper, yeah.
Fiery Temper
There's
and then
what else?
Avacyn's Judgment. Though I think Avacyn's Judgment's just. I feel like that's just so hard to have the mana to make that worth it.
Yeah, you have to remove some cards and play 19 lands.
Yeah. Well, I already removed a couple cards and played 17 lands.
Man, I for game 2 and 3 I removed the land and I think my deck
Down
had
to 14
16.
lands.
No. I started at 16 and then I went to
Oh,
15.
okay. I was gonna
I
say, I'm
say
like,
this
what are you
jokingly.
doing?
I say this jokingly, but I really like to play 14 lands now.
Oh my goodness.
Because hear me out, okay?
Okay.
Every card now has some shitty cycling.
Mm-hmm.
Like like the landscape has a cycling.
Yeah, the one where you spend 3 different mana and you go evolving
Yeah,
wilds onto the field, lose a life.
Let's forget about that. Shikimara can evoke for 2. Feed the cycle can force cast for 2. So
Yeah.
do I have the ant that cycles? I have the ant that cycles.
You have the
General
Ent,
Ant I can
yeah.
force cycle. So like, if I played 14 lands, first of all, I had an ant, so it's like actually 15.
Yeah.
Because I can force cycle and get a forest and play it. It's not that bad.
It's really not. I mean, I used to play 17 all the time. I have recently moved down to 16. The biggest reason why I'm playing 17 in this deck is just because I really need to make sure I'm curving out. I can't
Mhm.
really afford to just be sitting around on, for example, 3 mana, like in that second game.
But I
Really
mean,
gotta
but
be
you have
getting
a
up
lot of
there.
looting effects, so
I do,
you
but
can.
I mean, you saw how bad it was just missing that single land drop and just being off Kavu by 1 turn, just completely. I don't know if it completely changed the game. I don't know if I was winning that one anyway. But it certainly, from my point of view, that's when I went from "ooh, this is bad" to "oh, I
Yeah,
think I just lost."
yeah.
um, and
Yeah, you are
I'm
more like a mid range. You can't fool around. Yeah.
yeah, and I'm okay flooding out a little bit because I have so many impulse draw and looting effects and that kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, I have to get up to 10 mana so I can discard Avacyn's Judgment and deal 9 damage divided as I choose.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm
It's
pretty
it's
happy with this.
it's less it's less of a thing in peasant, but on my cube, I'm playing 10 lands just to
Like
see what
10
happens.
lands.
No, I'm kidding, but I'm going as low as I can possibly go. And then if I win, I'm gonna tell you, hey, I was playing 10 lands. That's
Yeah.
the final goal here. Is to brag that I won with 10 lands.
All right. Well, that was a fun match. I'm going to go ahead and close recording here.